When it came time to look at programs, I worked with the school and I went and looked at the programs they had available. And they had a PPCD class in a classroom on a school campus that was multi-age, all children with disabilities. And they also had a program that was in a local private preschool called community-based preschool, where it was a mixed class of typical children and children with disabilities. And we looked at both of those, and neither one felt like a really good fit. The multi-age classroom, he was very small anyway, and he was half the size of some of the kids that would be in the classroom. The community-based preschool was a large group in a noisy room with a lot going on, and at 3, he just was not ready for that much stimulation. So we chose to put him in a small Mother's Day Out program, 2 days a week, the same program my daughter had been in. And he had a feeding tube, so feeding was an issue. And so I would go in and just help with feeding at lunchtime, and then I would have the rest of my day. And that really helped him, and helped him make some friends in our community, helped him meet some typical friends, which we didn't have in our immediate neighborhood. And really, I think, I don't know that it prepared him academically for kindergarten, but it did certainly prepared him for an inclusive setting, in that he was ready, knew that there were going to be expectations, that you needed to sit at the desk and that you needed to sit at the lunch table and things like that. So it was what was ideal for our family, and then we actually repeated kindergarten and knew going in that we had planned to do that. So we were less focused on academics in preschool and more focused on that inclusive part and the socialization and the communication. And communication is very important to us, and felt like having typical peers modeling language all day was probably a really good fit for him, and it really has proven to have worked well for him, because his language is probably one of his strong suits. He's very talkative and very social with everyone. So.